Hearing that Will and Jada have been separated for 7 years is effing wild. Since 2016, they have no longer been like an item a couple. This is all coming ahead of Jada's book that's coming out on Friday. And she is also doing a sit down with Hoda Kotb this week as well, going more into what's happening. We got a little snippet which she revealed that her and Will have not been together for 7 years, and I know my mom absolutely loves them as a couple. She loves Will, as an actor. She kind of calls him her Hollywood husband, and it's just so shocking this year with relationships, love. It's been a rough blow, and the most random relationships, ending. People you thought who were like locked the fuck in, completely just separating from one another. And then hearing about Will and Jada, we know that they had a rough go of it. They've known each other and been together for umpteen years. Will was married prior to Cherie Bandino. She was on The Real Housewives of Beverly Hills for like a season. But they were married, and then, Will and Jada got together, and they've been together ever since 2016, I guess. And it really just makes you think about relationships, love, marriage, and everything. And while I get that, like, them being such a high profile couple, and I mean, if you haven't seen their house, they, she does the Red Table Talk, and it's filmed there, and she showed their house at one point. It's a compound. It's absolutely amazing. The money that this couple has, to get a divorce, that would be the divorce of, like, the decade or whatever the fuck, because the money involved, and I feel like that's probably more so why they have not been together. They're married but not together for 7 years, is because going through all of that, going to lawyers, getting with the legality, splitting the finances, splitting assets, it's just a lot. It's a lot of drama, and it's not fucking easy. And I think that maybe it's just easier for them to have done it this way. Does it make sense to a lot of people? No. And then we have the slap situation where Will Smith was literally like to Chris Rock, keep my wife's name out of your mouth, and then slapped him because he was going in on Jada. And that just goes to show you that while they are not together, they have not been together for 7 years, they're clearly still locked in. There's a respect there. There's still a connection. There's a relationship there. It may not be, romantic. It may be more of a platonic thing now, and just like a partner business-ship type thing. But it is something very progressive for them as a couple. And honestly, I like that they came out and just told people, so now that they don't have to walk around like putting on this front like they're this like actual married couple, while on paper they're married. They're not, living in that way. They live separately. And it could help a lot of other couples like come out and say, hey, we have the same type of fucking arrangement going on. I would not be surprised. These people who have dollar bills, okay, like talking about real money, where it would just be a hell of a lot easier just to stay together for X or Y reason. We don't know. I know she said that, they made a promise to each other that there would be no reason that they would ever have to divorce. And she just can't bring herself to break that promise. But they have gone on and been with other people, which, I guess is where the whole entanglement situation came out with Jada. Her and August Alsina were an item. It's been rumored that Will dated Margot Robbie. It's just shocking. It's just very, very shocking, especially because the whole slap. It's just like, what on earth? And then I see that Jada also has said that Chris Rock, I guess when those rumors were first starting with Will and Jada, way back when, because the rumors have been out here for forever. But when the rumors were first starting, what the heck? Here comes my mom and my sister. But when the rumors were first starting, apparently Chris Rock asked Jada out, and she was like, no. So there may be some petty bitterness as to why Chris Rock was acting the way he did.